restarted a few times, YouTube says I'm offline, which is totally wrong because I know I am broadcasting. So what is up with that? I bet you it's my internet service, but I'm live on Twitch. There we go. Okay, there we go. Starting stream health, receiving your content. You are live. Okay, I guess there it is. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. I guess YouTube is cooperating now. And just to confirm my other stuff, so that's going. Got my music playing in the back. I've got the unified chat right there. Saying hello right there. If you see that hello message, say hello back. Anyway, so I got something brand new. If you weren't here for the morning stream, here's some brand new things going on. I'm trying this out. I have this other camera right here. I call it the Amazing Cam because it appears right there. Plus, I'll also be going like this. So in the Amazing Cam, I'll have this different setup right here and a different background design and all of that. And then that'll be the Amazing Cam. Then I'll also have a camera over here where I have the Crack-A-Pack that I will do over here. So I've got it perfect right there. And then the regular game is happening right there. So if all goes well, I'm going to be switching between those three cameras. Actually, my Amazing Cam just died right now. The light went off. See, if I switch over there, it's stuck like that. Actually, that's kind of a cool thing to have right there. It looked pretty cool right there, maybe. But yeah, I'm sure I can restart it. It's like I've got 3 cameras plugged into my rig, and who knows how it's gonna go, and it's kind of weird. So whatever. Let's get warmed up by playing just traditional play, a Johnny's Inspiration Planeswalker deck. I'll just see how my settings are, my frame rate, switch over to the other camera over here just to kind of check things out. Whoa. So that one looks fine. If I switch to the Amazing Cam, it's stuck like that. I kind of want to keep it like that. That looks kind of fun. Although it's supposed to be a live thing. And I'm waiting 30 seconds for someone to battle me? I guess. Here comes my opponent. Okay. So besides, well, I'm going to be playing just a quick game to get ready, you know, to loosen up and everything. And I'll play draft when more people come into the chat right here. We'll have fun and talk and stuff. I've also got some trivia questions. So what do we have here? Let's see how this goes. Obviously, I would want this to be on my turn first, but in theory, the idea of this deck is just to get a lot of life and do fun stuff. But whoops, I'm gonna have this. So this will be annoying. It's just, again, like, let's start the pity parade already. Why am I getting a red burn deck on the, you know, on this matchup right here? Yeah, I just, like, Magical Christmas Land, choose blockers. I'm fine losing that because it's not gonna work out anyway. The Amazing Strat. Oh, hey Mark, how are you doing? I'm just playing a warm-up game at the moment, and also check it out right here. I'm gonna be doing the card camera over there. I'm gonna crack a pack of, you know, core set right there. And then I've also got this other camera on the side here, the Amazing Cam. For the moment, it's stuck. I need to reset it again. I'll reset it, but it looks kind of cool like that anyway. And I'm just playing this game where, like, I'm just a plain old, you know, I'm just a plain old mono white deck that's just trying to gain life and do stuff, and I get paired up with a mono red aggro deck. Like, don't you love that algorithm? So now they've got 2 of those. Perfect. So it's quite impossible to ever get to... And then right here, this is glitching. I can't select my creature. So this deck is supposed to... Alright, you want to use all those cards to take out my Angel? Fine. I thought your Cavalcade of Calamity was going to be what you needed. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine. Was very productive today. What did I do today? So productive, I don't even remember. I went to the comic shop. Is that productive? Okay, let's get this little bird out of the way, and let's get another creature. And if I can gain 10 life, then my Twin Paladin is amazing. This deck is supposed to have a bunch of cool creatures, but instead I'm going to get some cool lands, so okay. And then I gotta go aggro on them. Thanks for sharing those drawings in the Discord. It's really cool seeing artistic abilities on display. You should live stream some drawing. That would be fun. I've tried to do that before. I like to do a little drawing as well. I haven't done it in a little while, unfortunately. Okay, well, this is gonna be amazing for them, I guess. Okay. Well, it's game over, I guess. They should have done their... Okay. Alright, so... Interesting. They just were kind of trying to find a mishmash of things to do. So what I want to do here, I only got 1 God's Willing. I need to add more God's Willing to this. Because what do I do with... Okay, actually we need those disenchants because part of their amazing strategy... You don't have the equipment to live stream. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's a bit of a setup of what you need to do to get it all worked out. You need the camera, and you gotta like aim it properly, and that's always annoying. Let's see, I guess what can we remove here? I guess that's Steadfast Sentry. And, yeah, let's give that a try. So on, Patreon is having something like show your setup or show your studio or something on like the 20th or 24th or something. So I'm gonna share, I guess a video would be more fun, although I've already done that. Maybe I'll just repost it. Patreon wants creators to tweet and post stuff about check out my studio, check out where I create, which I already did when I did my room video a little while ago. So maybe I'll just reshare it and put some fun new text on that. Maybe do a cool new video, but I want to do it fun. Alright, so we've got the opponent thinking very hard how to play their red spells. Pro tip, tap that mountain. So again, they go first. Well, I got some life gain and some pacifism, but that's not gonna work because they're gonna go aggro. So to turn 1 right here. Fine. I'm gonna have to basically use all my creatures as chump blockers because a red deck wants to be aggro. I can include my cat. Okay, please, my disenchant. Where is my disenchant? They didn't attack. Okay, fine. They didn't attack, so you snooze, you lose. And maybe I'll get to some sort of life points. Firebrand, I guess. Do that. Okay. And light up the stage. So I'll put out my cat and and I've been meaning to have an idea for like a video where I'm teaching opponents can't gain life. Okay, well, let's move on. I've been having an idea about where I'm teaching someone to game 3. Okay, fine. Where I am teaching someone how to play Magic, and then I'm like, you know, showing them in close-ups of the cards and all that cool stuff, and then the camera turns around, and it's my cat. And he has, you know, his cards under his little paws, and he plays like a Nicol Bolas card or something. And then I rage quit. So that's a preview of what that video could be. Will that go viral and get me lots of views, perhaps? I think whenever you do cat videos with cats, you always go viral. That's the rule, right? Okay, so really slow here. And I just don't think this deck. It's that fun Planeswalker deck. It's not gonna do well with most aggro decks, I guess. These tier 1 aggro decks. See, they've got their turn 1 Scorcher already. So we'll need to take this out. We're gonna take out a haste creature next turn, or probably that Cavalcade. Now I've got those disenchants, but. Alright, so with that Firebrand, they're going to attack me. I'm going to block one. They're going to hold Firebrand back. Oh, I guess they didn't. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see if this one of Steadfast Sentry does anything. In theory, when it croaks, it will give something +1/+1. Turn 4. Anything good on turn 4? I guess my Twin Blade. There's my I can't gain life. No attacks. Let's see about this. They will probably want to double block because I'm gonna try to take out Tibalt. So if they really want to protect Tibalt, they've got to chump block and weaken their board state, or double block and take some of my things out. That would actually be a good thing to do for that sentry, because then I'll make that Twin Blade a 4/4. So I think they've kind of thought enough for them to make their ultimate decisions here. While we wait for them, here is one of these trivia cards. What is the superhero alter ego of Arthur Curry? Okay, so they're gonna do 1 damage there, 1 damage there. Okay, interesting. Oh, and look, there's a bug. We totally lost the art for this. Okay. So, what is the superhero alter ego of Arthur Curry? That is the question at hand.
My friend is here to help you.
Another devil. Another Firebrand. So I'm not not going to be able to gain life with that. I guess if you want to block everything, here they could do that. One more damage to it, sure. Give it to this one. Hold off on any life gain for the moment. I guess let's pacify that critter. And if I can take out that Tybalt and start to gain some life... Alright, let's see if I can get any more lands. Well... their Tybalt Devils are done. You know, I really need to get that disenchant, because here comes a ton of damage. That's not a disenchant, so okay. Good job, Magic Algorithm, for matching me up with the worst possible matchup. You don't read many comic books. Okay, the answer is Arthur... Oh, the answer is Aquaman. I didn't know that. I don't read DC Comics. I don't really know about Aquaman, so I didn't even know he had an alter ego. I thought he was just Aquaman. Yep, so Arthur Curry is Aquaman. Let's switch over to get to the main event, which is some draft. Let's put in our entry fee right there and see about drafting. In the morning, I tried to do a mono red deck, which was all right. It was kind of fun. But let's see what we get this time. Spectral Sailor, I kind of want that. A 1/1 flyer with flash, then draws cards. Vampire of the Dire Moon, like that. Befuddle. Cutthroat, Ripscale at the top end. Renowned Weaponsmith. Add double on that. Only 4 artifacts. Let's get this 1/1. Fencing Ace, kind of like that. 1/1 double strike. Flame Sweep. Flame Sweep would be a focus on if I have red. If I have flyers. Blue-black flying seems to work. Blue-black flying. Possibly. Let me grab this Fencing Ace and then see about going into black if I don't get too much good stuff. Bone Splinters. Bone-clad Necromancer, 3/3. When it enters, you may exile target creature an opponent controls. If you do, create a 2/2. Enters, you may exile target creature card from a graveyard. Oh, from a graveyard. Okay, I thought it was from the field. Chandra's Outrage. Soul Mender for the life. Fathom Fleet to finish things off. In red, a 3/3 that gives you treasure. Winged Words. Abomination. 5/5 for 6. Let's still see about... There's an aerial assault. I want that. Fairy Miscreant, I want that too. In blue. Convolute Manifold Key, love that art. Locks want to be opened, and treasure wants to be free. Narex, Slipfinger, Master Thief. Yeah, right, their whole family is named Slipfinger. Am I to believe that? What does it do again? Okay, untap another target artifact or target creature can't be blocked this turn, so Convolute, Marauders X, Golem, Angelic, Inspiring. God's Willing, Sage Row, Sentinel. What does this do again? The Saints Row Denizen. Whenever another blue creature enters, target player puts the top 2 cards of the library into their graveyard. It's a little bit of mill, huh? I'd rather have a flyer. Gauntlets of Light. Untaps the creature. Moment of Heroism. +2 and lifelink. Kind of going a lot of mono white at the moment. When it enters, you may search your library for a card with the same name as another creature you control. Reveal it. Well, that assumes that you're building up a good amount of stuff. And then we wheel back here. So let's do that. Befuddle. Sage's Row is a good card if you can get it going. Yeah, milling people repeatedly could definitely work. There's that Miscreant for some card draw. Alright, then we get over here. Marauding Raptor's kind of amazing. It's a 2/3 for 2. Creature spells cost 1 less. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If a dinosaur is dealt damage, it gets +2. So that's perfect for a dinosaur tribal. Zephyr Charge. Pacifism. Millstone. Yeah, classic Millstone. There's another one I think called like Grindstone or Mindstone. There's another sort of Millstone that does even more amazing things, right? Griffin Protector. It's very old school. That Millstone, yeah. Classic art. Back when art was very simple, you know? Nowadays, like, okay, it's cool art, but it's so busy. Look, he's holding a couple of pigs under his arm. And then over here too, like it's a whole vista. And then over here it's like a big old zoom out. Millstone is just like, there's the Millstone right in the middle right there, taking up the whole camera. Like that, and that was it. So that is definitely, times have changed for magic art. Alright, so Loxodon Life Chanter. I kind of like that card, but it takes a lot to get going. But we'll get there. That'll be at the high end. So blue creatures aren't really quite amazing in these pulls. There's a God's Willing. I want that. That'll also add another one to my collection. I wanted to add that one back to that Ajani deck. The old school art like Bird Maiden. Yeah, Bird Maiden from 4th edition. I've never really met her, but at San Diego Comic-Con, the artist of that card, Kaja Foglio, she's often there at Comic-Con, and I should finally like say hi to her. and have her sign my Bird Maiden. That'd be cool. I guess a Scuttlemutt. Angelic Gift, Battalion Soldier, that's the one that summons the whole squad. Disenchant, sure. Moorland. Kind of want that Octo Prophet or the Moorland 2/2 first strike. Now it's a little expensive. Let's get that Octo Prophet. Loyal Pegasus. Daybreak Chaplain. Draw some cards. It'd be cool to get 2 of them done and send you one. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'll be the goal for Comic-Con 2020. What does this lockbox do again? 4 mana, 1 in a tap. Choose a card name, then reveal the top card of the library. If that card is the chosen name, sacrifice the lockbox and draw 3 cards. Activate this only as a sorcery. Kind of a wacky card. Versus the Glaring Aegis. More land, I guess. Or reusable flying. Grafdigger's Cage, Gauntlet. There's a God's Willing, probably take that. Disenchant. Octo Prophet, Prismite. Let's do another God's Willing for protection. Hardcover, enchant creature gets +2 plus loot. Could do the Imperial Eagle, at least it's a 2/3. Even though I might not have a lot of flyers. But it's in Azorius, which I've gone into, so let's grab that. Arboreal Elemental 3/4. Flyer, sure. Octo Prophet again, Daybreak Chaplain. Things might be slow enough that, 4 mana to get those out. Moorland, Gauntlets of Light, the Charge, already got one of those charges, right? Zephyr Charge, yeah. So we'll go with the 2/2 for 2. Very Miscreant, I have one of those, so that'd be another one. For the card draw, Fortress Crab. I guess a 1/6 crab is fine. Another Miscreant. Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of card draw right here. Another Disenchant. Anticipate Octo Prophet. Let's get that Anticipate, hardcover, negate, sure. Befuddle came around back good. Zephyr Charge and Anvil. Okay, cool. I wanted that. And a Mountain. Okay, cool. So, Gem Reward. Rare Mythic cards you collected that exceed the 4th one. Rare Mythics. Okay, cool. I guess I had a maximum of something, so I got 20 gems. Thank you. Alright, so before we go into the deck over here, let's do this. Let's switch over to the card cam and crack open this booster. So just get right over here. And let's crack this booster, and we'll look at a few cards and then we'll get back to the game. So once again, I've kind of been seeing that I think these are opening in a kind of a backwards way sometimes. Normally, as soon as you open the back, you start to see cards, right? Or have I been hallucinating that for years? Anyway, let's open up a few of these commons. So Battalion Foot Soldier, hey, this is one of the ones that I just opened here in the draft. This is just like that Vampire Famixalon that brings the squad. It's like an exact functional reprint, except it's a human soldier. So then we've got the Tectonic Rift, Destroy a Land, creatures without flying can't block, Blood Burglar. I love this one in my Sorin Vampire deck on Arena. I need to build it in real life. It's 2/2 and it has lifelink as long as it's your turn because it helps fuel other cool cards. And then we'll pause right here. Moment of Heroism. So this one was coming up as well. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink. So that'd be cool for some lifelink shenanigans. Alright, so those were a few cards for the moment. I think my favorite art of these that I cracked so far was the Blood Burglar. Flavor text: you've heard that a vampire can't enter a home without an invitation. A lie meant to help you sleep at night. Karen Watch Sergeant. I think that was my favorite art of those polls. Anything you like from those polls right there? Alright, let's get back to the game. Just need to take a sip of my LaCroix. Proud sponsor of the stream. Not really. Okay, so let's take out off-color things. Don't really have that many. Okay, Plains Island Swamp, Unholy Indenture. There we go. Okay, so then we'll look this way. So at 6 mana, it's this 4/6 that does fun stuff with life. And at 5 mana, 3/4 flyer. Bone to Ash as a creature counterspell. May or may not keep that. Sleep Paralysis, which is removal, keep that. 2/1 flyer. Prophet, I don't think I need 2 of them. Crab, probably not. Captain, gives everything +1. Convolute, counters a spell for 3. Yeah, let's do that instead of the Bone to Ash. Befuddle, guess keep that. Aerial Assault, keep. Scuttle, go with heavy flying, yeah. Keep as much flying as I can here. I don't think I need the Scuttle Mutt. It's a mana dork and it's a 2/2. And there's another flyer. The Denizen. Flyer. Zephyr Charge, only need 1. I only need 1 Zephyr Charge, or even keep it or not. It's a reusable flying. Dragonfire, 2 damage, sure. Negate, too many negates. Probably just 1. Anticipate, just 1. Pacifism, yep. Moment of Heroism, nah. Disenchant, 1. Moorland, Fencing Ace. Well, Fencing Ace would be great if I also had like an artifact to equip it with. Like that amazing hammer that gives everything 10/10. Soulmender for a 1-drop. Bunch of Miscreants. They're all flying, keep those. Spectral Flyer, cool. Glaring Aegis, nah. God's Willing for some protection. 46 cards. Got a 2.5 curve, 16 creatures. So creatures is fine, 16. Gotta cut down some of these non-creatures. So the non-creatures, 2 God's Willing to protect my creatures. Plus a Scry. Do I need 2 of them? Let me get back to that. 2 Fencing Aces, if I've got them both out at once. they can do 4 damage. And that's double strike damage too. Moreland Inquisitor, not that amazing. Yeah, let's take out that Inquisitor just to have those creatures and then non-creatures. Pacifism, I guess I don't need that Anticipate. Not really relying on like that kind of deck. You hate that hammer. Hate it because people use it against you or just that it doesn't work? When I've gotten it to work, it's been amazing. I had like a 13-11 creature with first strike. But yeah, when it works, and it never works. So, disenchant, pacifism, anticipate, negate. I don't know. Like, do I need a negate? Zephyr charge. Yeah, forget that Zephyr charge. I don't have so much that I really need to do things with flying. Sentinel, aerial assault, befuddle, 2 befuddles. Let's keep the gods willing. Convolute. That better pay off. Octo, Anvil, Sleep, Paralysis. Okay, this is 42 cards. .6 curve. Never got it in draft, but you've got it. You run across it so far. And were people able to kind of use it okay? Were they able to equip it and stuff? .6 average. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's switch out the art and the sleeve. Was got to have destroy the artifact card in hand. Exactly. It's like it's kind of hilarious. Okay, it's 1 casting cost, but then you've got to get it to 8 mana to equip it. And we're battling Skate Ape. And I go first. Okay, nice. Guess I'll do the Sailor on their turn. Got a Pacifism for some creatures. So on their turn, I'll bring out the Sailor. And then on my turn, I can get the Miscreant and the Soulmender. So I already have, 2 flyers plus 1. Destroyed it before it killed you. That's good, because it's kind of like, again, like it's funny. And what do they have here? Something in red. Do they have a shock? Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to get the Empyrean Eagle soon enough. Cool. So I'll have a 2/3. Other creatures you control with flying get +1. This is like Magical Christmas Land if they don't kill it. They are pausing here, so they will kill it. Or maybe take 5 damage. Okay, that'll work as well. Okay, this is kind of shaping up pretty well here. This Imperial Eagle is amazing, and they're doing 3 colors. So I don't think that's very much. Mind Rot, fine. You want to do that? Okay, then how about some more damage to you? So Mind Rot, in theory, is amazing to make them discard 2. And they're going to outrage that. Fine. 4th land. This will be lethal if they can't get them all out of the way. Gain 4 life. Great. Okay, well, let's attack with everything, but then I'll draw a card with that Sailor. If they don't read that raptor, okay, they read the raptor. They're reading the raptor, so they know it's first strike. Okay, they're gonna hit. They're still gonna first strike. Interesting. Fine, you know, first strike is first strike. I guess that was good enough for a chump block. A lot of mana there. They got another one of those. Okay, well, let's draw a card off of this critter. Octo Prophet, gain another life. Great. Love that. Okay. Well, are they going to do the same thing again? Probably not, because just rename it Rebuilt Empires. Yeah, let's bring out this guy and scry. That'll be 6 mana for that, God's willing. Yeah, let's bring out the God's willing. They have a huge amount of mana. Feral Abomination, fine. Okay, so God's willing gives protection against black, but my thing will still survive, right? So any amount of damage to a source with Death Touch is enough to destroy it, fine. But if I do God's willing, I can survive still, right? I think we need to get a judge ruling on that. If I use God's willing, creature gets protection. Well, let's negate this first, because that abomination is gonna get tricky. And a golem, sure, a golem. And they'll attack with everything, probably. Yep, so will God's willing this prophet? And even if it doesn't do the protection, you know, we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a dead card in my hand. I guess I'm fine with it. Because when I get my 6th land, it'll be Magical Christmas Land. Okay, so anyway, yep, okay, that's fine. So, we'll go with some attackage in the air. Down to 2 life. There's my 6th land. Okay, next turn, Loxodon Life Chanter. I'm gonna attack with everything. They're totally top decking. Even if I take full damage, that's 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 even if I take full damage, so... Okay, GG. My first strike bird takes them out. Ooh, let me switch over to my amazing cam. That was the whole point of this. And, oops, I also went up in rank. I missed that. Sorry about that. So, the whole point of my amazing cam is that then I could do this. Hold on, let me fix this. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. The whole point of the amazing cam is that then I can switch places like that and go like, deal with it. Just won a game right there, and I'm in the game. I'm in the world of Magic. Look at this. I've hacked the system, and I'm inside the Magic. And yes, those are a bunch of boxes up there of 4th edition, Ice Age, Mirage, and 5th edition. Deal with it. Seamless transition back to the game, like that. And at Bronze Tier 2. Now let's keep the party rolling by switching over to the card cam and opening or checking some more of these. So, Moment of Heroism, Wolfkin Bond, 5 mana, gives a creature +2/+2 and brings a wolf buddy. Cool. Infuriate, 1 red mana, something gets +3/+2. Hilarious flavor text. No shirt, no shoes, no service. And then the Silverback Shaman. 5 mana for an Ape Shaman with Trample, 5/4, and when it dies, draw a card. So those are those. So this is cool art, but it's just so cluttered. And I would love it to be like just a close-up. It could be the close-up on just the Minotaur, busting up a little bit of that. It would still be great art. And this is great art, you know. Caio Monteiro is a good artist, but the direction of Magic, I think nowadays, the art direction is like too much. But, you know, it's still good. So, these boxes, yep, right here, the 5th edition. Back in the day when these decks were like not even a real deck. If you tried to play with them, you had a bunch of cards, but not a real deck. I think not until Tempest next year or so did they start to be like real decks. And remember how they used to be like little books, little tomes. Alright, so let's switch back over here. Let's keep going. Let's switch up the music a little bit. So far it's been on that. Let's switch over to synthwave. Let's do some synthwave. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, got a reward. Prison Realm. Already had a million of those. And let's keep going. And then here's another trivia question right here. So the name of the game is Heroes and Villains, but the question is, which action film featured John McClane as a hero cop? So which movie featured John McClane as a hero cop? Alright, we're battling TKH. They're going to have the civility of cracking the Revolving Wilds right away instead of waiting, so that's good. They're bringing in that. Drop a Miscreant. Go in for some attacks. They're playing Selesnya with a bit of ramp, so here come some elementals. I guess I'll hold on to the I don't think I can bluff them that I have something in my hand. They'll just block that druid, right? And I have a Convolute. So on their next turn they'd have 4. Hey there, Stevie, how's it going? Just in time for you to help answer the question of the century. Which action film? Do I want to get rid of that Raptor? It's a 2/1 flyer for strike. Probably have something better, but I have the paralysis for it. Which action film featured John McClane as a hero cop? Fencing Ace, Paralysis, 4 mana. Let's get that Ace out here. They gave me a nice for some reason, thank you. And we'll just do our attacks right here. So they probably like, oh nice, you counterspelled my dumb thing. Well sure, you're probably going to bring out a huge creature, but I've also got Sleep Paralysis. So they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana in total. They could bring out a huge, amazing elemental. Such as the Iron Warlord. Fine. So, paralysis. Tap that, doesn't untap. Going for some blocks, or some attack, I mean. You were thinking Die Hard. Yes, that's exactly the answer. Die Hard is the answer. Now here's a bonus trivia question. Now all of these, obviously, you're going to think about them without... I mean, you're going to answer them without looking them up. Here's the follow-up question. How many Die Hard movies have there been? How many Die Hard movies are there in existence? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can still summon some of these soldiers if they wanted. Angel. Fine. Kind of have a lot of weak creatures. Let's see if this fencing ace can take care of anything. If they get their angel, that'll work. And they don't do anything, fine. There's a vote for 4, a vote for 6. You don't have a TV. 4 sounds a little low. Let's see, there was Die Hard. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. I'm pretty sure that was the subtitle. Die Hard 3 with a Vengeance. Ooh, big old thicket crasher. Die Hard 4. There was Live Free or Die Hard. I think 6. 6 is about right. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this God's Willing so I can take care of that Crasher. Unless I get another like Pacify or something cool. Nope, I got an island instead. Okay, so I'll keep that in hand just to psych them out. I guess I am fine with both the Denizen and the Soul Mender. Double blocking that Crasher. That'll be that'll be enough damage there unless they have some combat tricks. Yeah, I think they're gonna do combat tricks. They're looking at their Crasher. Let's see here. There's going to be a gamble. I want to double block with the Saints Row and the Soul Mender. And then... Okay, they're grabbing something in their hand. They're grabbing something in their hand. Gotta go for it anyway, I guess. Let's see what they do here. Just tried out to be a part of the very first Game Jam. You had an idea that fit the theme, don't remember. Okay, so, sorry, let me do the screen here. I'm getting a profit, sure, 3-3. I don't have any advanced coding knowledge yet. Yes, that Game Jam, is like a great space to, you know, get your ideas out and do something cool, but it is Another profit and another one of those. Fine. Target player, there's a blue card. Okay, you got milled. And I also get to scry. Do I need to disenchant anything? No. So, we don't need that disenchant, we don't need that land, so let's scry that out of here. Okay, so what are we doing? We can attack with a good amount of things. Okay, that'll work. So their Season of Growth. Ooh, that would have been amazing for them, but whoops, that got milled out. Okay, here's another trivia question. What kind of animal was Cujo in the film of the same name? So if you saw the movie Cujo, what type of animal, what kind of dog was Cujo in the movie Cujo?